Oh, my logo is really big. Hello, friends. Welcome to my live. And if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. So once you hop on tonight's live or you hop on the replay at a later date, please feel free to say hi in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. I also want to let you know that I'm live in 2 locations this evening. So if you hear me refer to a comment that is not in your feed, that person may be viewing and watching and commenting from a different platform. Also, at any time during this video, if you like what you see and if you want to help me meet new friends and have people see my page, please feel free to like and heart and thumbs up the video. Share it, spread the craft love all over Facebook and YouTube. And as always, tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch along with you. And my apologies, I have been absent, but I have been busy and overwhelmed. But it's my own fault. I had I had a really big custom order that I've known about for probably a month and a half, and I didn't start on it as early as I should have. So I had to spend a lot of time this past week doing that, but that doesn't excuse me for the rest of the month and a half that I've been gone, but just have been a little overwhelmed and a little behind all season trying to get Christmas things out the door. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everyone's having a great holiday season. And I see that Jason is watching from the other side of the door. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera so we can get tonight's project started. So go over here to this screen. I have a couple different screens going, so if you see me look away, that's the reason. And let's try doing it this way. Is that going to bug anybody with me in the corner? Okay, so tonight it is Monthly Transfer Monday. I apologize again. I did not even do November's Club Couture transfer. I wasn't a big fan of it. I have December's transfer out, so I will show that here in a little bit. But I did want to show you a few goodies that I have. So I first of all want to thank my friends and customers for helping me qualify for the first 2 patches that Couture has awarded. We have there are requirements to earn these patches, and the first one was in September, so I earned that one. It's a cute little chalk paste tub. So he's super cute, little cute face on him. And then this one was October's patch. So again, I thank you for helping me qualify for those. So I also earned November's, and I don't remember what that one is, but so thank you for that. I hope to collect them all. I kind of feel like I'm a Girl Scouts again, collecting patches. So I'll have to figure out how I want to display them and all that fun stuff. I also got in ballet slipper. It is one of the new well, it's not new, but new to this current catalog. It is one of the in vogue colors. So I don't have a whole lot of pinks. A lot of mine have dried up. Let's just get this one. Well, that's an old one. As I say, this is compared to Sunset Drive. It's a little more pink. It's a lot darker than Marvelous and Peachy Keen, so it's going to be a good pink. I got this in late, but this is last month's study haul, so it's kind of a bright. It's kind of a play on the neon orange Post-it note. It's kind of where it got its name. And it also came with a matching squeegee. So now I have a neon orange matching squeegee. This is the board and base bundle that came out last month. It was just a special during some of the Black Friday deals. And it was the board and base. And then it came with an acrylic piece that fits in the board and base. Hello, Miss Bonita. She says she has missed me, and I have missed you. My apologies for being MIA. I just had a lot going on and just a little overwhelmed. So this is the acrylic piece that came with the board and base bundle last month. And it's not available, but I do want to show you. I was going to try to peel all this off. I want to show you what it looks like because there is a new, there's a product launch tomorrow. It includes, sorry, my camera keeps flickering. I need to start saving my pennies for a faster computer. So I'm showing you this because, and I'm not in screen, tomorrow with the new product launch for winter 2024, there is a 5 excuse me, a 5x5 acrylic piece that fits perfectly in these little simple shape stands. So I kind of wanted to show you what this looked like so you can kind of get an idea of what the 5x5 might look like. I'm not going to peel all of it away because it will get scratched in my, you can see that acrylic piece. So it's going to fit. Imagine this is like that size. So it's going to fit some of your size C transfers that are those 6-up designs. So that's going to be in tomorrow's release, but it fits, this 5x7 fits perfectly in the board and base. But tomorrow's launch will include a 5x5 acrylic piece. I'm going to wrap that back up because that'll protect my acrylic piece until I'm ready to use it. And then I also got, let's see, where's the one? I got these to try. These are little spatulas that fit in your drill, so it has the same hex key type thing that fits in your drill, to try to see if they're gonna there's a designer that used these in her chalk paste to help stir them up a little better. Some of the paste that are on the more thicker side. So I was going to test these out for you. So I just wanted to show you those. And if you want the link for those, I can give that to you. Put that away. Now let's get on with our project. So again, this is the Club Couture kit for December. Can you believe it's already December 9th? It's crazy. So it is called Framed Florals. And I will be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this one. But it comes with 4 very pretty floral patterns. This one's a lily. I believe that one's also a lily. Different kind of lily. It's like a tiger lily, whereas this is a calla lily. I'm sure it probably says, but I can't read it. Anyway, there's different florals on that transfer, and this is exclusive to the Club Couture kit. And then it comes with a 10-pack of 4x6 watercolor papers. So if you remember the Club Couture kit from August, maybe, that came with the larger piece of watercolor paper that kind of had a linen feel to it, and it had a little wood connector piece that made it a hanging banner. It's the same watercolor paper, and then it comes with a larger simple shape stand. This one is a little larger than the regular ones we have, so these fit right in. These little cards fit right into the stand. So that comes with your kit. It's just called a base, and it is that's not right. It says it's 15 inches, but that is not 15 inches. They must have put the wrong measurements on there. I bet that's the same label as the big long base used to be. So it is 3.5 inches long. So what I thought I would do, I'm going to save this for spring because I am not into the flowers right now. I'm into Christmas and winter. Just keep in mind that this is the transfer that's going to come with your kit. I'm going to put that aside. I think I'm going to use, your kit also comes with a packet of Shimmer Gold and a packet of Currant Jam paste. I'm going to use one of the get one with purchase transfer from last month called Warmest Wishes. I believe with the $50 order it was free. I'm also going to use the Christmas Classics transfer. My apologies, this one is sold out, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway. Because this is 4x6, you can pick any of your A-size transfers, and it should fit. Let me get this one out. I gotta remember to bring everything up here so you can see it. Okay, so if you are new to this channel or new to Chalk Couture, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. You can reuse them about 8 to 12 times depending on how well you take care of them, how you use them. Because they are reusable, they need to be put back on this backer sheet. So you just need to write somehow either the word back, or I usually put just the name of the transfer on the back side. And this one is Warmest Wishes. That way, if I'm working with multiple transfers, I know which one goes with which. That way, I know that this is the back side, so when I'm ready to put it away after I have cleaned it and it is dried, I know that the transfer needs to be put down on this side. You'll also notice that this transfer has some cut lines in it. That is just to kind of note to where I can cut it apart. I'm going to leave my backer sheet intact, so I'm basically going to score my transfer apart. I'm going to pick it up at the one of the edges, and I'm going to put my transfer trimmers there or my scissors. And I'm going to score it kind of like you do with wrapping paper. That way I only have one backer sheet to keep track of. So I haven't hung out with any of you probably since way before Thanksgiving. Did you all have a good Thanksgiving? Okay. We had a great Thanksgiving. I have to pat myself on the back. I thought I made a really good Thanksgiving dinner for my mom and dad and my brother. Wish my sister could have joined us, but she couldn't. But it was good. Interesting. Definitely interesting, but it was good. My family's having Christmas this coming weekend, so the holidays are upon us. I'm just trying to figure out what colors I'm going to use. Jason said, great Thanksgiving. He says, I'm an outstanding cook. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Probably should pick a green for the tree. Now I'm wishing I would have gotten that shimmer forest. I have not gotten it yet, and I probably should. That would look really pretty. Let's do shimmer gold. So I've got out meadow and shimmer gold for the tree. I think we'll do, I should have gotten some shimmer shadow, but I did not. I don't know what that's going to look like. Let's try, I don't know if Disco will show up as the snowflake. I've got Bite Me, which was one of the colors of the month. It's been my favorite one this holiday season. I think I'll try to do a scarf in Bite Me, and we'll do black. Actually, I have a lot of Shimmer Frost I accidentally ordered. So I'm going to try to mix Black Velvet and Shimmer Frost to make my own version of, or I could mix Disco. Bonita, which one do you think, if I want to try to make Black Velvet shimmery, do you think Disco would work better or Shimmer Frost? I'm leaning towards Shimmer Frost just because I have a lot of that. So that'll be the snowman. We'll do the snowflake. And then I think I'll do this one just all one color. Let's see. Let's do, I have a pretty decent Nutcracker collection, and it is a lot of blue. So I think I'm just going to make him blue. And it's Midnight, which I don't think is a current color, but it's his wool we have. Okay. You do need to wax these. And if you are a current Club Couture subscriber, you were sent an email. And I think I got it too. So let me read it to you in case you're watching and you are a current subscriber. If I can find it. Yep. So mine was sent out on December 4th. It says, we've received feedback that some of you are experiencing a bit of trouble with the paper for this project. To ensure a smooth crafting experience for everyone, we should have recommended waxing the paper before applying the transfer. Our apologies for your mistake. To help with potential issues, Couture is offering an exclusive discounted bundle with surface wax and an applicator for just $5 US or $6.50 Canadian through December 1st or 31st. Perks members and designer discounts apply. Limit one bundle per order. So if you don't have surface wax and the applicator and you want that, there is a bundle available. So this is the surface wax and this is the two-sided applicator. But I prefer, I think it says shimmer frost. Well, that's what I'm going to go with because that's what I have a lot of extra of. I prefer the Min-Wax finishing wax. One, I have a lot of it. Two, it's just easier for me to work with. That surface wax, for some reason, has a tendency to dry up on me. So I'm going to use my finishing wax. So I'm just going to get a little bit on there. It's maybe too much, but I think with this, I had a lot of problems with the past Club Couture kit that had this watercolor paper in it. And I don't know if it's because I kind of wonder, I think I remember maybe I think my paste dried too fast. And that's why it pulled up. But I'm definitely going to put a decent coat of wax on it. In fact, I think I ended up getting out my own watercolor paper because I ruined that one. So make sure you give it a good wax. And then I'm going to turn my applicator over to the microfiber side. I'm going to give that a good burnish. The friction is going to kind of help meld that wax into your surface. And it gives it a really, just kind of a nice shine. I don't know. Let's see if we can see a difference. Can you see any difference besides color? I can feel a difference. So hopefully that'll help. Okay, I'm going to turn. I've got a fan on because I was hot, but I don't want to dry anything out. We may have to cut some of the nutcracker off, but that's okay. Okay, let's just try him. Okay, so because I'm on a kind of a fragile surface, I'm also going to fuzz my transfer, which means I'm going to put a lot of lint on the back side from this towel. So I'm knocking back a lot of that adhesive. And the back actually feels almost like chalk suede paper, so you could make these double-sided. Try to put him near the top so I can get use my grid on my self-healing mat to help. So you can't always go by the sides of your transfer. Like I can't evenly space this because the design is not equidistant from each edge. So I used my grid a little bit. Okay. It's going to get cut off just a little bit, but that's okay. So I'm going to pull out Midnight. And I'm going to get a squeegee. So I'm just going to use this little silicone squeegee. I'm going to get a little bit on my squeegee, and I'm just going to drag it down that silkscreen area. I'm going to try to cover up all of those areas. And then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to pull off all that extra because I can reuse all that. And then kind of even out all of my squeegee lines because those will show in your dried project. And then let's carefully pull that up. See, some of it dried already. So I can put that back down. You also want to make sure your paste is juicy. Some of mine is kind of on the, this isn't terrible, but if it had a little bit more water, it wouldn't dry so fast. It didn't help. You can't let your paste dry, and it probably, mine probably doesn't have enough water. It did tear at the bottom of a little bit, but let me show you how to fix that once this dries. I'm going to take this over to my sink since it does have a little bit of paper on the back, and I'm going to spray it down with just some water. Okay. So we'll let that one dry, and then I'll try to go back and fix him. But he does have a lot of detail, but he did tear really bad down there and a little bit up there. So we'll put him away, and we'll do take two. Okay, let's do something a little smaller. We'll do the snowflake next. These would be cute little, these little cards with a stand would be cute little place settings for Christmas. Okay. Let's see how that works. Let's do some more fuzzing. Knock back some of that adhesive. The rest, my schedule's a little wonky this week, so my church girl group is getting moved from Tuesday to Wednesday, so I will probably move my live, so I'll probably be live tomorrow. I want to use the Merry Christmas and Pine transfer stencil with a stretched canvas and some LED lights, so you'll want to tune in for that one, or be looking for the replay. I'm going to put this one up towards the top, so I'll just flip this one around. I cannot lay these on straight to save my life. Okay. Now, I guess it's a snowflake, it won't. Okay, so let's get out Disco. Hopefully this one will work. It's at least a good consistency, so. Work quick. So hopefully it doesn't have time to dry on my paper. Now I can't get it off. That one's better. So make sure your paste is a really nice consistency. That way it doesn't dry. It doesn't allow the paste to dry quickly, which then it will dry in your silk screen, and then that's probably what's pulling out my paper. Look at that detail. You can't get that with a vinyl stencil or a mylar stencil. I mean, you probably could a little bit with a mylar stencil, but I don't think it would work as well. Okay, so, I'm turning into the Tin Man. Speaking of Tin Man, have any of you seen Wicked? I'm going to go back again and see it again. So good. I've been singing it ever since. Okay. There's that. Okay, let's get out another one. Jason says, outstanding movie. It was very good. So, and I didn't realize, neither one of us, because we've seen the Broadway version, and you know, those are always Act 1 and Act 2 with an intermission. I didn't even dawn on me that this movie would be part 1. So just keep in mind it is part 1. Anita says she has a buttload of paste that needs some love. Just got to find time to sit down and do it. Yeah, a lot of mine is super dried out, and yep, that or order new. Yeah, I like my shimmer copper was totally dry. My shimmer shadows totally dry. I need to just stick to the basic colors because I don't use them enough. I'm trying to decide if I really want to tackle 2 colors. Hey, Miss Ashley. 2 colors is, yeah, I don't want my paste to dry on my paper. Okay, I'm going to turn this one upside down just so that I can, and I'm trying to get them more towards the top because once they get put in the stand, you lose about a quarter of an inch. Okay, do I really want to? I'm going to do this all black, and then I think I'm going to come back in where my negative parts of this scarf are and color those in with red. It's a bit thick, but we'll chance it. I think I'm gonna, if your paste is a little bit thick, let's do this. I'm gonna paste the top part, get it all smooth, pull it up, and we'll see if that works. That way it doesn't. It definitely worked better. So if your paste is a little bit thicker, like mine usually is, instead of waiting for the whole thing to be inked, do the paste and pull method, and that should help. I still need the black though, so there's that one. And when it's dry, I'm going to go back in on the scarf and add in a little bit of red. Just look at that detail. Holy moly. Okay, I'm going to take these two to the sink and squirt them down. I've got to clean my craft room so that I can get my table back where I used to keep my little tub of water so I don't have to keep going back and forth to my sink and leaving y'all. But I find that it's easier to clean your transfers when they haven't dried on you. Okay, let's do a couple more. Put that up there, let him dry. So again, we're going to wax these little watercolor panels. Make sure I'm on the right side. Yep. Oops, sorry if I'm shaking anything. Woo! I'm definitely in my hot flash era. Okay, let's do the tree. Oh, I was going to make we'll do the shimmer forest, or the shimmer forest, the shimmer black on that snowman, the other snowman. I was going to do it on that snowman and I forgot. So let's give this a good fuzz, knock back a lot of that adhesive so it doesn't stick to our watercolor paper here. Let's see, let's use my grid again. Oops. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. I've got a bunch of squeegees stashed over here. I can put away. Oh. Okay. Let's actually get that one out. Oops. Let's put those in there. Okay, try to do a little cleanup here. Okie doke. Let's do our star. Oh, that's a new one. Let's see if I can find an old one, but it's probably dried up. Let's see. course it was on the bottom. Where else would it be? Okay. Looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get, I have a mini squeegee that I have cut in half. Works for some of these little smaller areas. I'm just going to get a tiny bit of gold. We're going to do the same, thing. Going to pull that part up. So we're trying to avoid this. I didn't pull up the transfer fast enough, and my chalk paste was on the thicker side, so it had a chance to dry in my silk screen, and when it did that, not only did it pull up the paste, but it pulled up the paper. So we are pasting and pulling, and I bet my green is probably on the thicker side. But we'll see if my theory holds true. So I'm going to get some paste on my squeegee. And I'm just going to do a portion of this design. Going to smooth it out. And then we're going to pull that part up so it doesn't have a chance to dry. Oops. And then we'll do the bottom. Probably should have done a brown on the trunk, but let's see. Definitely better. That works. The paste and pull method is your friend. Got green in my nail. At least it's the green nail already. Oops. Got a little chalk paste at the top, but I will get that off. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now let's do a little bit of color mixing, and we'll do our last one, and I will still have 5 more cards left. Save these if you're a Club Couture member, subscriber. Save these because some of the new Valentine's Day stuff that's coming out tomorrow and some of the new evergreen stuff will be perfect for those. Okay, so let's wax this one. Wait, yep, wax it and then we'll do some color mixing. Thanks so much for hanging out with me while I create with these. I'd love to see yours once you make them. And I hope to be a little bit more regular. Next week, we're going to try to do some stocking stuffer, coworker type gift, teacher gift type things. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm going to get Shimmer Frost and a little bit of shimmer or a black velvet. And we're going to mix a little bit of color. Probably need a color tray. Okay, let's get some stir sticks. So this again is the Warmest Wishes. It was the get one with free, get free with purchase transfer from last month, I believe. Tomorrow there will be a get free with purchase bundle, but it is only available for Perks members and designers. So if you would like to get a head start on your creating in the new year, especially since Perks members get 30% off pricing all the time. I think it would be a great idea to become a Perks member. It is a $20 monthly fee, but you get your $20 back as soon as your payment posts. Couture reimburses you with a $20 product credit for that month. It is only good for 30 days, but you have that product credit and 30% off. So it's a really good deal. Think of it as like a crafty Costco membership. I think I'm just going to end up making the same version of a different version of disco. It'll be a little darker. I was trying to make a shimmer black because my shimmer shadow is all dried up. But actually, pretty close to shimmer shadow. I have mine. It's pretty close, actually. Probably not quite as shimmery, but since mine's all dried up. I don't think that's going to be enough. I need a little bit more. I shouldn't have brought up Wicked because now that's all that's going through my head. Singing Defying Gravity in my head. Ashley, have you done anything with your sticky note holders? I'm anxious to see what you do with them. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's move that over to the side. Okay, so let's fuzz this one. You're gonna be popular. I wish I was popular. Lar. I think that's probably plenty. Okay, let's line this one up. Ashley says she's working on them right now and watching. She can't wait to show me. I can't wait to see them. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use this one we used earlier. La, 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 la. So Ashley ordered some wooden sticky note holders from me, so I got to use my laser again, and I did not burn down the house. Shouldn't have gone all the way down. Look at that shimmery. You guys can see the sparkle. Let's go quick, Robin, go quick. We're gonna mess it up. So pretty. I didn't mess it up either. And I wasted a bunch of color, but that's okay. That one is gorgeous. That's a heck of a lot of detail. Okay. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, let me clean some of this up. Good idea on the shimmer frost, Bonita. It worked perfect. It is literally almost the exact same color. It's not quite as shimmery. Well, it's actually a little lighter than but it does have some shimmer to it. You can see it, but mine is super dried up. It is hard as a rock. Okay, let's come back in and fix the nutcracker. Get that out of the way. So if yours bumples like mine did, let's see if we can fix it. I'm going to get a sort of a detail brush. Let's see what kind of brush will work. One of these will work. Okay, put that away. Let's get out some distilled water. I just want to thin it out just enough to be able to move it. Let's do the top. So I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to dip it in. We're going to try to paint that back on. And you might find that you need to make a few coats. Oh. And it's probably not going to be perfect even after fixing it, but it's going to be better than what it was. But remember, don't add too much water because then your color will spread. I'm just going to fill this circle in. Stuck my finger in it. Okay, that is not perfect. That's okay. Put that in there. Okay, let's get a bigger brush for down here. Ashley says that's always a plus, not burning down the house. Yeah, I'm still a little nervous with it. Ashley says they're also pretty. Thank you. You could also go back and clean the transfer, water down some of your paste if it's too thick like this one was, and then re-chalk it. But you can also just use a paintbrush. I'll lose a little bit of detail, but I'm not terribly worried. Let's come back in with this little one. This wasn't the best brush to choose. Not a great brush. Yeah, just messed it up, but that's okay. We'll just fix it. Just make it all look purposeful. give it a little bit of color. That's the other thing, if you don't want it all monotone, just color it in. I think, and then because I use distilled water, I can just drip that back in my paint and all will be good. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it looks a little better. So let's get our snowman back out. Remember, we're going to try to add some color to his scarf. Try to clean my brush out really quick. Okay. We'll do the same thing. I'm not going to water it down as much this time. Just going to get this little bit that's in the lid already. And just paint in those little areas. I didn't add much water to this one. I just had a wet brush because, you know, your shimmer pastes are usually a little bit more translucent than the regular pastes are. And I wasn't for sure how it would paint, but it paints beautifully. If I would have thought of this sooner, I probably would have done the same thing to the Nutcracker and chalk him in black and then add color this way. This is actually very therapeutic, kind of relaxing. Jason says they're so cool looking. A few more stripes and then we'll be done. And you could go in with some brown and paint his stick arms. This would even be fun to chalk these on this particular transfer onto some of those like 4x6 or 5x7 canvas panels. But you know what you could also, I would ink it in, maybe ink it in black ink and then heat set it and then let kiddos older, you could let younger kiddos paint watercolor it in for a fun little Christmas activity. Okie doke. So there is my cute little painted in snowman. And so then they just fit into this little stand that they come in, just like that. So there's that snowman. There's this little snowman stamp. Here is the Christmas tree. The snowflake. I might need to add some little snowflakes around the bottom. And then our nutcracker. They stand up perfect. Let's see if they stand in these. Yep, they work in the simple stands as well. So if you want more, I think these are super inexpensive. And then you could cheat if you don't have any of these and you have Jenga blocks. Remember, I tried the wooden nutcrackers in these and they wouldn't work. So I just used a gallon paint stick and 2 Jenga blocks and made my own stand. So you could make your own stands that way as well. Ashley's saying that would be so fun. The canvas painting. I think these would be cute little watercolor kits for little kiddos. But I would use ink and heat set it versus like the chalk paste as a base, because if they start adding water and you've used black chalk paste as the base, they're gonna water it down so much that it's gonna be a muddy mess. So I would probably use ink and heat set it. That way they don't smear the base image. That would be my tip. Okie doke. Let's go through and change my camera back, and let's go through some tidbits since it's been a while. This is the color of the month. It's called Love Struck. I believe it is a kind of a shimmer red. It's different than, I think it's a different color than Bite Me. It's a little more deeper red. Here's some images, and you'll also get a sneak peek of some of our new winter collection. So it is a deeper red. I would imagine it's more of like a shimmer cherry. Here is another one. That is Love Struck. Speaking of our winter launch, I didn't get that. Oh, yeah, here it is. So our winter collection is launching tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I believe they said there are 26 new transfers. Most of them are A's and B's, and then there are 4 C transfers and 2 D size transfers, and there are a few new surfaces. One of them being the 5x5 acrylic shape. There's also some new embroidery kits. There's some gorgeous religious transfers. One of them is the Waymaker, Promise Keeper, Miracle Worker, Light of the Darkness image. It's really pretty. There's a chalk made kit, and this particular chalk made kit comes with the 10x10 surface. It comes with a 10x10 background transfer, and then it comes with 3 colors of air dry clay. It comes with a heart cookie cutter type tool, and then it comes with a color tray and a squeegee and 2 paste singles. So you get to make these cute little air dry hearts. And then I suggested becoming a Perks member because tomorrow, or while supplies last, the Get With Purchase bundle is this Vegas Valentine bundle. So with a $100 purchase, if you are a Perks member or a designer, with a $100 purchase, you get the brand new Vegas Valentine and 3 5x5 outside the box frames with your purchase while supplies last. Again, that starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which would be 10 a.m. our time. Lots of fun stuff. Go back to my comments, see if anybody have any questions. Again, I want to apologize for being missing in action for so long, but I feel like I can breathe. I got all 50 of the bus can coolers out the door. We got a few other customs either done or progressed, so kind of smooth sailing into the holidays. So I will be back again tomorrow. Actually, I lied. I told you I was going to do that stretch canvas LED light project. That'll be probably Friday's project. Tomorrow's project will be the resting Grinch face t-shirt. So if you want to watch me ink a t-shirt, tune in tomorrow and we will get that done. So if there aren't any questions, I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the evening and go sit in front of a fan because I'm in my hot flash era. So let me get back to here. I'm also using that new platform, so I'm still trying to get used to where everything is. So thanks so much for hanging out with me this evening. Thanks so much for all your suggestions and your comments. Don't forget to like, give me a thumbs up, hit that heart button, spread the chalk love if you can, and I will see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching.